I don't know what to say. I don't have anything planned because I didn't plan for this to happen today. Because today I got some awful news. And it's not the cancellation of Super Monday Night Combat. It's the passing of a game critic back when Super Monday Night Combat was new, before Overwatch. Back when the indie scene was real big. By which I'm talking about John TotalBiscuit Bain. I feel like maybe I'm taking it too hard, but it's not that he was a close friend, it's that he was everybody's friend. Always constructive, participated in probably more communities than he needed to. And did things for the good of all. Participated in consumer advocacy in the game scene, which only helps everybody. Strong trust in a market means people spend their money, which is good for everybody. I forgot to get something to stir this with. This is not very well planned out. I just felt like I had to do something. Many of those in communities that he was involved in, back when it mattered a lot to those communities, were Super Monday Night Combat, Ren-X, and Planetary Annihilation. They weren't popular games or popular communities, but his critique was honest. A lot of pet peeves with him. Still had lots of good to say about him. Here's to his legacy. However your culture may dictate mourning, press F, pour a glass of gin, if you're of age, which may differ from law to law, or just shed a tear. But I hope anytime you talk about indie games or childhood fandoms, you mention them frequently. Because those fandoms I mentioned, while he had a great impact on them, they may or may not have been as successful as they could have been. I mean, Super Monday Night Combat was basically an Overwatch game before Overwatch was even around. It dated around the time of Smite or League of Legends. And now it's gone. and Planetary Annihilation still upkept. But I guess the GDQ, EDGQ, I have no clue what the abbreviation is, the New Euro Weblaw, while it's taken a toll on Tungle and Super MNC. Not that I have an opinion against the law one way or the other, I'm just mourning the losses is all. I still appreciate that every community I'd go to, small communities that still appreciated their community without any kind of draw, he would be there too. He would show up and publicize it a little bit, honest critique. People, you know, would get to experience it for themselves. And some of the people would stick around, some of the people would like it. But it was never like IGN. I honestly don't think I would have missed seeing IGN go as much as I'm saddened by the loss now. Because IGN just says whatever it knows is popular. While it's understandable that a popular opinion is popular and water's wet, sometimes a thoughtful criticism, you know, what they call real talk, things that are legitimately abominable about something, but it stands, you know, at the forefront of a otherwise pleasant experience. Those were mostly his kind words about a lot of the franchises I mentioned. You know, difficulties that when he broadcast, a developer would often, you know, change the game for the better. I just don't know what more to say. I'm sorry to his more closely related ties for his loss. But I'm so glad he could have come around the circles. It was a pleasure seeing him around. It was a pleasure having been influenced by his experience, both specifically as a in-between member of all those franchises and communities and fandoms, and in the broad swath of the industry, the gaming industry in general. Was an advocate for us, and we all felt his impact whether we knew who he was or not. Good luck, everyone. With everything he did for us, we just have to keep the course, but good luck, everyone.